Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Karen Jo. And today I wanted to do some favorites, my October favorites. I know it's November 1st today, but I wanted to go over some beauty favorites that I had this month. And some of them are rediscovered favorites, some of them are newer products. And yeah, so I just wanted to go over some of those with you. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So my first favorite was one that was actually recommended by Jessica Braun on Jam Beauty. And that's, I think her channel is Jam Beauty 89. But it is this, oh, how do you pronounce it? Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. And I have it in shade 21. But so I got this on her recommendation, and then I also got, y'all excuse the cap, but this is the Covergirl Olay Advanced Radiance Age-Defying Makeup. And I have this in the shade Natural Ivory. Now these are both good on their own, but Jessica was saying in one of her videos the other day that if you mix the two, that it's a really good combination. And I'm actually wearing the two mixed today, and I would have to agree. Shade 21 is more gray, and I find this to be a cooler shade. The Natural Ivory seems to be cooler, but when I mix them together, I get my perfect shade. They wear good, they sit well on the skin, they don't grab onto like my dry patches or any of that stuff. So this has definitely been a good combination. And to apply those, one thing that I have fallen in love with, and I actually won this brush, but it is the Sigma F80 flat top Kabuki brush. And y'all forgive me, it is dirty because I just used it. But I really like the application that I get with that brush. And so the next favorite that I have, and this is from Wet n Wild, and I believe this is a new shade or a new palette, and it's called In the Smokes. Can you guys see it? There we go. I really love this palette. If I have a picture of me, because I did a look in this palette, and if I can find that picture, I will post it for y'all. But I really like it because you get a good combination of just like your shimmers, and then like your mattes. It has, looks like a satin to me, but then you have like these three mattes up here, and you have a couple of three really good shimmers. So it's really good. Try not to blind y'all. This one is really good if you want to get a really good like fall look, and it could even go into the holidays. The staying power was amazing with this, and like I just took the transition shade, and I don't know why they call it a transition shade when it's more like a brow bone shade, but I put like this one all over, and then I think I worked like this tan yellowy shade into the crease, and then just worked on the outer eye with the darker colors. And then it's got this really pretty like matte black at the bottom. So I really have been enjoying this palette, you guys. I got it at Walmart. It was on like a special display. It was not with the rest of them, so if you can find it, definitely check out In the Smokes. Okay, the next one, and y'all, this has been well loved since I got it. I just got this. It's scuffed up, but this is the Rachhloves by Pixi. Trying to turn it where it doesn't blind y'all. This is her highlighter palette, y'all. This is gorgeous. I love it. I'm still like shades like this one, I have to wear more as an eyeshadow. I can't use that as a highlighter, but like they're just so buttery and smooth, and they're just beautiful. I don't know if you can see that good. And then you have these two up here. You got the more lilac-y one. And the theory, the way, let me wipe my hands off. The way Rach described it in her video was you have the two larger squares. hold on, I'll pick it back up and show you. I just didn't want to get like highlighter everywhere. But you have these two are your main colors, and then they're meant to be paired with these three up here. So like you can layer them or you can use them individually. I like to layer this one, Clutch. I like to layer with lace, and it's beautiful, but I also wear lace a lot of times by itself. You have Tea, which is more of a gold, and I would say that Clutch is more champagne, if you guys can see it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep looking at my monitor, but I want to make sure I've got it turned where the lights aren't catching it. So I have been loving this. I ordered it from Target. I believe it's still available. If it is, I will link it below. It's not sponsored. I wish it was. I'm not big enough to be sponsored yet. So some other favorites. Now these are definitely an oldie that I rediscovered recently, and that is the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. These concealers. I have crepey eyelids, and I also have, like, you know, some beginnings of wrinkles and stuff under my eyes, and a lot of concealers will grab to that, they'll settle into that, and they just make my eyes look older than what they do. Like, there are times I look a lot younger without makeup, and so these don't do that. And so I've really been enjoying these. I've got the brightening one on today, but I also have it in light ivory, no, cool ivory. And so if you're my skin tone, if you really want to brighten under your eyes, the cool ivory is really white, but I'm wearing the brightening alone today, so you can see what it looks like under my skin tone. So I've really been enjoying these. That's rediscovered. I'd used them years ago and then just hadn't thought anything else about it, you know. And then lo and behold, somebody, one of the girls I watch on YouTube mentioned them, and I thought, huh, I'd like to try that. Now another oldie but a goodie, and believe it or not, I'm just now discovering this shade, is Milani's Luminoso Blush. I remember when this was like all over YouTube and everybody raved about it, and I never got it because I didn't think I would like this color, because if you can see, it's like a peachy, orangey color, but it has like this really pretty sheen to it, and I have just really been enjoying it. It gives like the most beautiful peach flush to your skin. So this is a rediscovered favorite, and I really enjoy it. So, and it's soft. It's definitely not like the e.l.f. baked highlighters and blushes where sometimes you have to scrape off the top of it. This worked beautifully from the very first application. I didn't have to do anything to work with it. So that was really good. I can appreciate that, because those e.l.f. ones, man, if you didn't scrape off the top layer, you just couldn't use it. Now another thing I've been really loving this month is the Butter Bronzer in Bronzer. That's just a color. So I've really been loving this. This has been really good if you're close to my skin tone. I'm ivory. I'm pretty fair right now. And I have just really been enjoying this. It's just buttery, and it's just the perfect bronze. It's not too dark, it's not too light. Now if you are much darker than me, this shade may not work for you. I believe they have other shades, but if you are fair to a light ivory, you might like this one, and it's buttery. It does have a strong coconut scent. It's not totally like sunscreen, but as much as I love coconut, and I do love things that are coconut scent, the scent kind of does get to me a little bit. It's pretty overpowering, and I wish they would tone that down a little bit. If smells get to you, you may not like this one, but as far as like the color goes, it's beautiful. The other thing that the only other downside to it, I just dropped it, is I keep my stuff in a drawer. It doesn't get tossed around or anything like that, but the clasp broke. So that was kind of disappointing, because I baby my makeup. I don't throw it around. It doesn't get tossed in bags and stuff. So I don't know what caused that. But in the same line, a blush that I have really been loving is the Butter Blush in Plum Rose. Now, if you have a really dark complexion, you may not like this one. It may not show up on you, but it's perfect for my skin tone. If you are much darker than me, this may not show up on you because it's a really subtle color, but it's really pretty, and it just gives like the most beautiful, like rosy mauve tone to the skin. It's not like real out there or anything. But it does have a lot of kickback. Now, I have noticed that with the Butter Bronzer and the Butter Blush that they do have a lot of kickback. Another thing that I've been enjoying, now I enjoy the coconut scent of this primer. This is the ColourPop, let me see if it's going to pick up. Okay, so this is ColourPop Pretty Fresh. This is their Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer. I've really been enjoying this. I enjoy the scent of this because this one, to me, it's more, this one just smells like the beach, and that is my jam. I really love just that smell of, suntan lotion, which makes it, I guess, like this one just smells like, has more of a fake scent, but this one smells more like that suntan lotion-y smell, if y'all know what I'm talking about, but I really love that scent. Another one that I have been enjoying, another item, is the Stay Glossy by Rimmel, and it is in Blushing Belgraves. Y'all, it's just the most milky, beautiful, like pink. Let me see if I can swatch it where you guys can really see it. And it's just beautiful, the color is. But now the one thing I will say, if you use this, you want to go with a light hand, because if you over apply it and you apply it toward the inner part of your lips, you will get that stringy, you know how, and I'm wearing this today over a more warm lipstick, but if you over apply, or if you get too much of it on the inside of your lips, you will get the stringy, like where you have the goop from your top lip to your bottom lip. It reminds me of when Keanu Reeves in The Matrix. If y'all know the scene that I'm talking about. So definitely, if you do use this gloss, make sure that you don't put too much on, and it's wonderful. For a setting spray, trying to think if this is the only one. My favorite right now, and I just got a sample size of it to see if I would like it, because I like glowy skin. I'm not the youngest apple in the bunch. So like I want something that's going to give me just that dewy glow. And I'm not wearing it today because I am doing a wear test on the Tati palette, and I didn't want to do anything that would affect the wear of it. So this is the Shake and Glow L'Oreal Lumi Setting Mist. Jessica Braun, again, she turned me on to this. This should just be titled like YouTube made me buy it instead of favorites. But I really, really like this one. Hoping I can get it where you can see it. But you just shake it up and you spritz it, and it just has like, do y'all see that? Like the mist is just so fine. It's, in fact, the first time that I sprayed it on my face, I was like, did I even get any on? Because the mist is so fine. So it's not one of those that just like sprays you in the face, But after that, this is, I wear waterproof mascara because my lashes do not want to stay curled. And so I always have such a hard time getting the waterproof mascara off of my eyes. And I discovered the Kopari. I am sorry if y'all are having trouble. I won't know until I edit this, like if it's showing up as well. But this is the Kopari Coconut Cleansing Oil. Y'all, this is such a good cleansing oil. And I mean, you have to shake it, and the instructions say you put 3 pumps in your hand, and then you just massage it over your face. I massage it into my eyelashes and it takes every drop of mascara off, even waterproof. Now you do have to cleanse a second time. I will say this though, it does rinse away pretty much with water, but if you want to get all the residue off and everything, you still have to cleanse after this. But I'm telling y'all, this is a lifesaver, especially if you wear like the waterproof mascara. Definitely give this a try. I got it off of I got mine off of QVC a while back. They don't have it in stock right now, but I believe you can order it off of the Kopari website. So definitely try this out. And it's not, even though it says coconut, like it's not, it doesn't really have a coconut scent. It has more like a cleanser type scent, if that makes sense. But I have two more favorites, and one of them is the Voluminous Superstar Waterproof Hydrofuge. Who makes this? It's by L'Oreal. So this is one of my all-time favorite mascaras. And they have different versions of it. Y'all, I've tried the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I have tried the Lash Blowout. Let me see if I can find it. I mean, I've just tried so many. I've tried the Lash Blowout Mascara. I have tried the Roller Lash. None of those mascaras hold my curl. They just don't work for me. Unless, now I will sometimes layer them on top of this. But this mascara is one that has 2 steps. And there's one actually in a purple container that I like better than this one. And I'll tell you why. It's double-ended, so you have the lash primer on one side. See if y'all can see that. So you have the lash primer on one side, and you have the mascara on the other side. Now this one has a white lash primer, and then this brush is also curved. If y'all can see that, it's curved. The one in the purple container, and I don't know if they just don't make it anymore or if it was just that I couldn't find it. I'm going to have to do some research. But I like the one in the purple because it has the black lash primer. I'm not so fond of white lash primers just because if you don't cover up every inch of them, you can see the white on your lashes and it looks like you have something stuck to them. But this mascara holds my curl. It will hold my curl all day long. And it's one of the few that does. I have even some waterproof that won't because I have on lashes today, but my lashes are pretty straight. And so, yeah, that one, it fans my lashes out, so it gives me that pretty fanned out look, and they don't clump together. And some of that could be due to the shape of the brush. It helps you fan them out, but I really like this one. And then, oh, I lied. I do have one more favorite. So everybody and their brother, Nikkietutorials, a lot of people have raved about this powder. I finally broke down and bought it, and I really like it. It's not anything earth moving, but I noticed that it doesn't accentuate like my fine lines and all of that. So I really like it. It's the Fit Me Loose Powder. I have it in 10 Fair Light. And I really do like it. The only thing I wish that makeup companies would do is that they would change this packaging to have like some kind of inner like mechanism or something that closes over the holes so that you don't have to be so careful of it pouring out. And then my last favorite this month, and this has been my favorite for a long time. Another YouTuber got me started on this perfume, and I finally, after years, got this for Christmas this past year, and it is the Escada Cherries in the Air. I absolutely adore, I love this perfume. It smells like, oh, it smells like tart cherries. I'm gonna put it on now because I love it. But it smells like tart cherries, and it's kind of pricey. I think this bottle was $75, but sometimes if you can find it at like the the perfume shops at outlet malls and stuff. You can get a good sale on it. But I have allergies, and so this one is the least offensive to my allergies because it actually smells like a tart cherry. So I really love it. If you ever get a chance, I don't know that I would say buy this without trying it first, but definitely if you find it in the mall at a kiosk or something, go and just ask to smell it and just try it out and see if you like it. But if you love fruity scents or if other perfumes irritate your allergies, definitely try that one. So yeah, guys, I think that was all of my favorites for this month as far as like makeup goes. I'm also over on my weight loss channel. I'm going to be filming a favorites and putting that up of just like some of my weight loss favorites, some of my favorites for the gym, things that I love at the gym or for the gym, and like some of my favorite foods and snacks. So definitely go check that out. That's going to be over on Mommy Fine and Fit. I will link that video or I'll link that channel because I don't know which video is going up first, this one or that one. But I will also be getting that up. So definitely go check me out over on Mommy Fine and Fit to follow my weight loss journey. I am down 46 pounds almost so far. So yeah, and my goal is to be under 200 by Christmas. So go check me out over there. But I will see you guys later, and you have a blessed day. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and click subscribe down below. Drop me a note. Let me know you're here. Just say hi. I would love to get to know you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.